we'll go ahead and get started. First question, Zach Allen.
Hey, John. Hey, even though you and Christian haven't played some of the games together because of injuries, hey, how did it feel? Do you feel like there's still continuity between y'all two in the connection, like in the pick and roll game, and just down in transition as well?
It's easy for me. I mean, it's just about me making reads. He does a great job of setting screens, and he's a lob threat and also a guy that can pick and pop. So he makes the defense try to make a decision early on. He got lobs, and early on, they started to switch pick and roll, so we couldn't get to those. But we got to do a better job of just still me attacking him, also still rolling and just putting pressure on the defense and try to make the weak side pull in.
Jonathan Fagan.
What are the ways in which you feel like the group can come together with more time on the court together? Assuming you guys get to stay on the court together, finally after all this time, how can you develop?
I think the most important thing, like I said before, is just play hard. I mean, with us, we know our offense is set. My job is to get guys shots and move the ball as much as possible. But the effort we had on the defensive end at times and the lapses we have, that has nothing to do with no team chemistry or camaraderie or anything. That's just about putting effort out there and being able to guard your man one-on-one and also do the little things of boxing out and getting the rebounds. And we didn't do a great job. I think they bench had almost 50 points or not even more. And then every 50-50 ball, they got the opportunity to get it. And those are the type of plays that help you win games.
Brian Bearfield.
John, how does the knee feel, and how do you feel knowing that you get to, being a veteran in this league, being able to give back to a player like a Kevin Porter Jr. to help bring him into this game and teach him the game?
I feel good. I mean, like everybody was so worried about it, but like I said, it was Nika too. You know, I took a bad knee that I got hit in practice, going for a loose ball, somebody knee me, and it was nothing I could control. You know what I mean? Like most of my injuries is nothing I ever could control. It's about a freak accident that happens, and that's something I can deal with it. But as long as I'm putting the work in, preparing myself to come back and play and try to give everything I have to the game, that's what I can respect of. Like somebody wrote me today, it was like, well, you don't turn off your comments on Instagram. I was like, for what? I don't care what people say. I laugh at it. It's fun for me. It's motivation for me. So it's amazing to me because when you're playing or when you're playing well and your team's winning, everybody's on your side. The second you lose, like we are on a bad losing streak and we haven't been healthy, but there's no excuse for us. But those 15 guys in the locker room and the coaching staff to get off of that. Then everybody say, you the worst, you should retire, you're washed up. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. That doesn't faze me. I'm still gonna be me no matter what. And I think that's what makes me who I am to this day. And on top of that, me just being a veteran for Kevin Porter, yeah, that's somebody I watched for a long time since high school. He had so much game and so much talent that I just try to pick his brain about certain things I see that can make his game better, make it easier. And it sucked that he had to come out the game today because he was dealing with a little injury.
Jonathan Fagan.
In addition to the things that you cited, what happened on the offensive end in the fourth quarter that made it difficult to get the same kind of shots that you guys were getting for three quarters?
No, I think we could have got the same ones. I think, you know what I mean, at times we got our, well, for one, we was getting the ball out the net a lot of times. We was pushing the pace. We had some good looks. I think we had a couple of turnovers, though. Like, we got, I think, three traveling calls in the fourth quarter. I had one when I drove the ball off my foot. We had some good looks. I think we attacked the rim and missed some shots. I think, you know, what happens is when you get down and you're in the fourth quarter, you know what I mean, you're dealing with what we've been going through as a losing streak. I think everybody's timid to take those shots that we took early in the game. I don't give a damn. I'm going to take the same shots no matter what. If they're good shots or bad shots. The crowd can boo, the fans can boo, whatever. But if that's a shot I feel like I can take and I feel comfortable in and feel like I can help my team win, that was the case. Also, you know, I couldn't go back in, I think, to like the 7-minute mark. And I don't think I was supposed to go in then. I think I'm supposed to wait to the 5 or 4 minute mark because I was supposed to play like 28 minutes. And I was like, man, I'm trying to win the game, so I'm going back in.
Brian Bearfield.
John, can you also talk about having a veteran presence in the locker room now, like a DJ Augustin?
Oh, it's funny, man. That was one of those guys I always wanted to play for and play with, and also try to get him as a backup a couple of times in Washington. It's just funny how we end up on the teams now, but I always respect him about his play and how he carries himself on and off the court as a professional since watching him in his college days at Texas. So it was dope to have a guy like that and somebody that can push me every day, and also somebody I can learn from that's been in the game longer than me.
Thank you, John.